Let's make Nigerian moi moi. The ingredients we have for our Nigerian moi moi. We have our washed beans. This is honey beans. You can also use brown beans. We have our moi moi leaves. I know a number of people don't know how to use this, but you'll learn how to use this in this video. We have our crayfish. We have some vegetable oil. We have some onions, which we're still going to chop into smaller pieces. We have our boiled eggs. Here we have shobo, and we have our Scotch bonnet pepper called rodo in Yoruba land. These are the ingredients we are using for our Nigerian moi moi. So my moi moi beans is blended. Ideally, you want your moi moi beans to be this consistency after blending. The reason is that you can then add water to the consistency that you want. If you add too much water while you're blending, there'll be no way to reduce the water if it's in excess. But if you blend it a little thicker than you want, when you come to your mixing table, you can then add water to the consistency that you desire. So we're going to go ahead now to add water to the consistency that we want. Moi moi batter should be a little bit runny, and as you can see, it's quite thick. So we're going to lighten the batter by adding some warm water. Ideally, you want to use warm water. And so we're going to add the warm water and we'll be right back. Now we have lightened our batter to the consistency that we want. Ideally, to make moi moi smooth and soft, this should be the consistency you'll be looking out for. It's a little bit runnier than akara batter, and this is what you should be looking for. I've also cut my eggs up into little slices. You can decide not to do this. You can do full eggs in each one, but I have a big family, so I've cut them up into smaller slices. So we are going to go in with our vegetable oil first of all. We've added our warm water. We're going in with our vegetable oil, and you can add that just a little at a time so that you don't use too much. Vegetable oil is supposed to serve as a binder and also makes your mixture smoother. We're also going to go in with some crayfish. You can choose not to. There are some people who don't like crayfish, but you can go in with your crayfish just a little bit. Crayfish is a strong ingredient, so you don't want it to overpower what you're cooking, so you just use a little, and that's enough. We're going to be adding 2 beef stock cubes. You can add beef stock itself as well. It's really good to add any stock you have to moi moi. Right now there is no stock, but you can do that and it enhances the flavor. So in the instance where you don't have beef stock, you can just add enough beef stock cubes and other ingredients, and your moi moi will still come out really nice. We added a little bit of salt, and our moi moi batter is ready. We'll just give it a good stir, and then we're ready to put them in our leaves. First of all, we add some water to the pot we are using for our moi moi. Just a little bit, because moi moi is meant to steam and not to cook. Then we are going to line our pot with some leaves at the bottom, and this will act as a placeholder for our moi moi when we are putting it into the pot. So here's a quick tutorial on how to use moi moi leaves. You take one smaller leaf and you place it inside a bigger one, and then you now want to roll into sort of a funnel shape. this way. When you're done rolling, ideally you should have something like a funnel. This is what it's going to look like. If it's too small, you can widen with your hands. And then you want to bend off the bottom of this funnel this way and open it up again. As you can see, we still have our funnel intact. Then you're going to scoop a little bit of that moi moi batter, not too much, depending on the size of your leaf. And then you pour it into the center of the leaf. You fold in the first part of your funnel, followed by the second one, and followed by the very top part of your funnel. And then you bend inward. And there you have it. And then you place this in your pot at the top, on top of the leaves that you have made as a placeholder. You continue to do this until your pot is full and you have completely finished fixing and setting all your moi moi in place. And there you have it. Our moi moi is wrapped and on the fire getting steamed up. It's very important to note that when you're using the leaves, if you don't want the moi moi filling to spill out, you have to place them on top of each other after you fold. It's very important. Now we are going to cover our pot with more leaves to trap in that steam. Like I said before, moi moi is meant to steam, not boil. So we're going to put some leaves in here to trap in that steam. And now I'm going to cover to trap in that steam until it is properly cooked. And there you have it. Our moi moi is ready. It's soft and it's fluffy and it's delicious. For this moi moi we use eggs, but you can use anything you want, any other filling like fish. You can have fish, you can have corned beef, and you can have a mixture of both. I hope that you have learned how to make Nigerian moi moi from this video. Please like and subscribe and share so that the channel can grow stronger. And tell me in the comment section if you'll be doing this for your family this Christmas. Thanks for watching.